What's up, Kevin from Rival here, and what we're gonna do now is we just washed the exterior of this Mustang, and now we're gonna focus on the inside with giving it a thorough interior detail. Check it out. All right, so we got a couple different chemicals, a couple different brushes. I'm gonna kind of give you the process and the rundown of what each one does, starting in this door panel and working our way to the inside of the car. And so what you have here is this is a cleaner and conditioner, which I like because it's literally 2 steps in one. So you'll take it, you'll spray it on. You don't gotta use too much, especially on something like this. It's not awfully dirty. And then you're just gonna take your brush, either one. I'm gonna use this one because it does have a little bit more of a bite and a grip to it, and just go around all the cracks and clean it. And then if you need to, you can take this brush, spray a little bit more on there, and then you can really just use it to clean like this. This is nice because it does get in all this, which is textured. This is textured, and then you can get in all these little holes right here. And since these are long enough, you can still get in this crack right here. But it's still soft, so it's not harming anything. So all you'll do is you'll just take your cleaning towel and you'll just wipe it. Pro tip for you. Now you might be thinking to yourself, man, that looks good, but Kevin, what about in all these cracks? I got the trick for that. You're gonna take this air hose, you're gonna wipe it, and you're gonna blow in all the cracks and crevices, and what that does is that's gonna take the dirt and the chemical and blow it out so that you can wipe it. But make sure your air compressor's turned down and not too high because you can blow off some buttons or mess up something on your interior. So use this with caution, but definitely use it. All right, so we're inside now, and obviously it's hard to see, so that's why we got the headlamp. We're gonna start on the center and work our way out. And you can use this brush without worry about scratching. And again, once everything's done, you'll grab your air hose. You'll first wipe off the excess so you're not shooting it everywhere. And gently, maybe half trigger, something like that. All right, so if maybe your car is not that bad or you don't want to get too in depth with the air hose, that's perfectly fine too. You can definitely detail it without that. I would just spray your detailer on the rag and then wipe it. That way you don't have to worry about it getting everywhere, as well as just taking your brush and just dusting out those vents. That works perfectly well too. All right, so the center console's clean. Let's move on to the seats. All right, now we're gonna do the seats. If it's hot out or they're really bad, you should do this section and then this section. But since we're in a climate controlled garage, I'm gonna do the whole things at the same time. You just spray it on. Take your detailing brush and you just scrub, very simple. Like I said, this is nice because the long bristles will get in the textures as well as in this crack, which is where everything gathers. So you take your towel and wipe it, and if you're fortunate enough to have the air hose, go right down there, and this will blow out all the dirt that is stuck in there. All right, now your interior is pretty much clean. We're gonna grab these mats, clean them up, and finish up this inside. We're at the floor mat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cleaner right here, spray it on, and then use our brush that we were using earlier to scrub the carpet. The scrubbing's nice because it does remove stains, but it also brings all the dirt up out of the little fibers to make it easier to vacuum and essentially give you a cleaner look. So you can use this by hand, which with this brush here, or you can use a drill brush if they're really hammered. It all depends on preference and what your mat looks like. And then once it's all done, there's 2 ways you can clean it. You can vacuum it if you got one, or use the air hose if it's already out. Or in this case, you can do both. All right, last but not least is we're doing the glass. And everyone always asks me, how do you not get streaks? How do you not get streaks? The secret is 2 towels, and that's what we have here. We have the waffle weave towel, which is gonna clean it, and then we have this big microfiber towel, which is gonna get rid of all those streaks that this may leave behind and make it perfect. So one trick I like to use, a little bit of self-sacrifice, is you put your arm here. That way when you spray it, all the cleaner won't drip down on the door panel, potentially removing all that protectant that you just put on. Yeah, get your arm a little wet, but it's way better than messing up the door panel. All right, when you do the outside, first off, you don't need as much product as you think you need. And second off, these are color coded on purpose. They're both blue, usually glass cleaner's blue. That means it's easy to not get these mixed up for anything else other than windows. And there you have it, a great simple way to spruce up the interior of your car and make it look good. Now you can enjoy the rest of the weekend with a sharp looking car. If you want to see more on detailing this Mustang, check out our other videos.